Item. SCP-333. Object Class. Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-333-A1 1618 are to be stored in a standard secure containment locker within site, accessible only by personnel possessing Level 3 clearance or greater with authorization of at least 2. Clearance Level 4 personnel. As testing with SCP-333-B and SCP-333-C has concluded, any performance of SCP-333-A is strictly prohibited. Description: SCP-333-A are 1618 identical copies of a musical score of unknown title and origin. When the score denoted by SCP-333-A is performed by an orchestra of sufficient size, see Addendum 333-1. SCP-333-B manifests. The chamber SCP-333-A is performed in may be entered normally. However, roughly 3 minutes into a performance, anything leaving the chamber arrives in SCP-333-B. Re-entry of the performance hall from SCP-333-B is possible, given it is temporarily integrated into SCP-333-B. SCP-333-B appears to be a metropolitan area, devoid of any signs of habitation, past or present. Due to its nature, it is unknown when SCP-333-B was constructed, using what materials, by whom, or even if it was constructed in the conventional sense at all. See Addendum 333-4. For as long as performance of SCP-333-A continues, SCP-333-B may be traversed. See Addenda 333-6 and 333-9. Following cessation of a performance, SCP-333-B dematerializes, along with anything within at the time. See Addendum 333-2. Instrumentation left within suggests that unless a performance of SCP-333-A is occurring, SCP-333-B experiences no passage of time and may not exist at all. SCP-333-C is a highly aggressive entity of variable appearance and composition residing within SCP-333-B. All manifestations of SCP-333-C have proven much more durable than its composition would suggest, requiring considerable firepower to terminate outside of SCP-333-B and possessing apparent invincibility while within. See Addendum 333-8. Should SCP-333-C manage to escape SCP-333-B, it will remain until the next time SCP-333-B manifests unless terminated. Following termination, SCP-333-C will dematerialize as well.